We are live on both YouTube and Instagram. Everybody a second to find it. Hello, YouTube. I'll give everybody about 2 more minutes to show up, and then we will start. Sorry, YouTube. All right. Cool. One sec. All right. Let me just sign into my little situation here, and then we are good to go. YouTube video is better than Instagram, finally. Thank you, Keith. That is true. The YouTube video is finally better than Instagram. I am shooting YouTube video currently at 1080p. And for everybody watching YouTube, recently I had a new thing installed. And that thing, I unveiled it yesterday with a private class that I was teaching. They thought that I was controlling it with my butt cheek. So it's called the tool cam, but right now we're calling it the butt cheek cam. So this is how I control it. I just clench my butt cheeks. Oh, and then I clench my butt cheeks. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. That's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's watching. If you guys are watching on Instagram, you have no idea what's going on. But I have a second camera right here that will be a close-up cam in case you want to see exactly what is going on there. So hello, everybody. Yes. Okay, we do still have Kyle. Kyle generously donated some time today to come by and pick up all of everything that you guys are saying. He will bring it into me at the breaks. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, if you really want to like super chat somebody, you want to get really bad at him or really mad at him, give it to Kyle. Kyle may bring it in and I'll yell at them for you. Let's begin. I think YouTube can hear me. I think everybody can see me. I'm going to get rid of this now. And here we go. All right. This is the first time that everything's worked, so I feel like we have a very good class ahead of us. Very, very good. So let's just jump right into it. What are we doing today? Well, we were going back and forth a little bit on cocktails, maybe icy cocktails, maybe maybe fruity cocktails. I decided to sort of mix the two, and we are going to be doing a tropical cocktail class. What is the difference between tropical cocktails and tiki cocktails? I don't know. I really have no idea. I might do exotic cocktails really soon here. I might do, fruity rum cocktails here soon. They will all be tiki cocktails. I'm going to slip tiki in as much as I possibly can. These 3 that we're doing tonight, though, all are drinks that I feel like you could definitely sit on a beach and drink. And I know 2 of them are super classics. One of them is my take on a classic that I have kegged before, put up at the Queensberry, in case anybody's ever done that. Just to keep the realism up, I did go out and get an amazing sunburn. You can see my watch burn right here. We'll put it on the butt cheek cam. Look at that. Look at that. Crazy. I just wanted to make this really real for everybody, like I'm an actual by the side of the beach guy. Let's get into it. So the first cocktail we're going to be doing is, of course, going to be a rum cocktail. I only have 3 cocktails. Out of those 3, we're doing 2 of them as rum. One of them, though, this first one, is absolutely one of my favorites. The other one is also a favorite, but not quite as much as this one. This is the drink that I drank every time I went into the Queensberry. This is called the Dr. Funk. This drink was named after Dr. Bernhard Funk. Dr. Bernhard Funk was a doctor. He was an Austrian, German or Austrian. He spoke with that funny accent. He went down to Samoa, fell in love with Samoa, the Samoan people, and decided to sit around there and be a doctor. And he came up with Dr. Funk's Wonder Tonic. And Dr. Funk's Wonder Tonic has some pomegranate in it. It has some lime, and it has some soda water, and it has some absinthe. That is those 4 things he felt like could keep a person going all the time. This drink was eventually taken a hold of by the Tiki boys, Don and Vic, and they decided they would make it their own, and so they did. We're going to be doing Don's version of this today, because if you know me, I would never do a Vic version when there is a Don version to do. So let's begin with that. So we're going to start off, of course, cheapest ingredients first. That way, in case we make a mistake, we're good. We're going to go here down to the tool cam, show you guys that I have a lime. And we're going to cut this lime right here, right in half here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Like nobody knows what a lime being cut up looks like. Now you can see it extra close with the tool cam. Oh, by the way, the tool cam is the Grant B. Cushman Memorial tool cam. Again, he did not die, but he did send me the cool template around it. So that is his thing. So we're going to squeeze all of this in here, right there. Only half a lime. Keep that other half for a little bit later. Instead, we're going to do the other half is a lemon. So we're going to do half a lemon. So half a lime, half a lemon. So you're looking for about half an ounce of each. That would be the ideal amount that you could get in there. Tool cam, right there. Let me know if the tool cam is getting too obnoxious. But for right now, I like it. I'm way into it. So that's the lime part of this. The lime, of course, to keep you from getting scurvy if you're out there in Samoa for the first time. What are you doing? You probably don't have a lot of fruits in you. You probably don't have a lot of goodness, vegetables in there, vegetation in there. That's the lime part. The next part we're going to put in there is, of course, not that one. It's this guy right here. This guy is Demerara simple syrup. Demerara simple syrup. Now, you can, of course, just use regular simple syrup. You will not break my heart. How are we doing over there? Good. You will not break my heart, but you do want something that's going to be just a little funky. You want a little bit of funk in this. That is not why it's named the Dr. Funk, but the Demerara simple syrup does stand up a little bit better. It's a simple syrup that was pioneered in a little place called Guyana. I never pronounce it right. Guyana. But it is the simple syrup that is made from the sugar that has all of its, or a lot of its pulp still on it. So it does taste a little bit more like actual plant. Next ingredient that we're going to put in there is going to be rum. The rum wasn't in the original version of this drink. Obviously, there wasn't a ton of rum going through Samoa at the time. But if the Tiki boys were going to turn Dr. Funk's Wonder Tonic into a rum, or into a drink, they of course had to do it by making it into a rum drink. We're going to do dark rum, and I'll be using this guy. This is Gosling's, right here, Gosling's Black Seal. You're going to do 2 full ounces. 2 full ounces. And you can also do a tiki pour if you want. I'm going to do a tiki pour because I want. Hashtag tiki pour. So now we have this. Now, of course, we talked about pomegranate. We won't be putting pomegranate in there. We'll be putting grenadine. It is pomegranate syrup. It's this guy right here. It's nice and dark and red. Show you on the tool cam right there. Nice and dark and red. Just a little, maybe a little less than half an ounce, maybe a little bit over a quarter ounce of that stuff right there. The pomegranate was just there for the spoonful of sugar that goes into these things. It is a nice sweetener that goes along with this cocktail. It's supposed to make all the other medicine go down. And the medicine that we're talking about is, of course, absinthe. I have this guy. This is what I'll be doing. Is this, what is this, St. George? the St. George absinthe, but I put it into a little spray bottle. That way I'm not sitting there just dripping stupid absinthe into my stupid drink. I'm actually putting a pretty uniform amount in here. So if you do have one of these guys, that's nice. Otherwise, you're looking for definitely less than a quarter ounce. You're looking for maybe 4 or 5 dashes. I'm going to do 5 big sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of that flew out. And then, in order to make this a drink that comes from Don Beach, we are going to turn that absinthe into Herbstura by adding Angostura bitters. That's a close-up of Angostura bitters. That bottle has been used. You can tell I did not buy this bottle used. I have used it. We're going to spray about 5 dashes into there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Homemade Herbstura. Now, if you guys have made Herbstura before, I know Keith has had Herbstura at his house a few times. I'm sure Paul has. Kiki might. Maybe the Apostle of Tiki does. If you have that in there, just use Herbstura. Use about 6 dashes maybe. That is the cocktail as we do it, but of course we're missing the one ingredient that we talked about, which was soda water. Soda water when you go to a bar and you're telling the bartender that your belly hurts. You drink some soda water, gets everything sort of moving, sort of going. We of course can't put that in there before we shake. It'll make everything explode. We don't want explosions in the sky here, so we're going to take out some ice and shake this first. Now, what do we always say about ice? In order to have less water get into your cocktail, we put more ice into it. Get out of there. So we put more ice in here so that we don't have a really watered down cocktail. This one is already on the brink to begin with, mostly because the next ingredient is just pure soda water. So we have to worry about that just a touch. Put this here. And we are going to give this one a big ol' shake. Here, watch this on the tool cam. Bah! Bah! Cool. I love the tool cam so much. Oh, my butt cheeks didn't squeeze enough. Okay, we are going to give this one a big fat shake. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Archer, Kai, and Ella, are you guys ready? We're going to shake on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Crack. Bring this out. Give that a big smell. Now you should smell, of course, the absinthe. That rum should be in there. Some funk should be all the way deep inside of that. We're going to put this into a Collins glass. This is my Collins glass I'm using right here. And we're going to pour this one over fresh ice. Now you can pump and dump this one. Pump and dump would be just fine, but I have this little piece of ice that I've been waiting to use for a little bit. It is, of course, a very clear piece of ice. You guys can see, well, it's a little frosty on the thing, but trust me, it's very clear. And we are going to take all of this stuff out after we've added our soda water. Look at me, skipping steps. We're going to add our soda water. Oh. Oh my God. You imagine if I can't open a can on camera? What a horrible little life I would lead. We're going to put about maybe 2 ounces. Maybe 2 ounces. Maybe 1.5 ounces would be your best bet. And then we are going to filter this in right up through here to the top. All the way up. If we have made our ice correctly, that disappears. Oh. Please. If you made it right, the ice is nice and clear. You can see right through into the other pink part. It should be kind of an interesting pink drink. We are going to take just a sprig of mint. If you have a sprig of mint, I did ask you guys to get mint. So if you have one, a little mint in there will make everything go better. And this one is definitely best with a straw. Throw this guy in there and tool cam, tool cam, tool cam, tool cam, tool cam. And there we have it. We have the delicious, wonderful Dr. Funk cocktail. Now, please ask questions. I love it when you guys chat in the comments. It always brightens my day. It keeps Kyle busy. Otherwise, he starts going through like my drawers and stuff. So the more you guys can talk in there, the less Kyle gets, kooky. Let's say he gets kooky. Chat, I'll be right back. Let me give this off to Kyle, and I will be right back to keep going with you guys. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, it's so good. What's great is now I'm on a lavalier, so YouTube can still hear me exactly the same when I'm over here. So when we say hello to Kyle,
Hi there,
YouTube can still hear Kyle and his very, very manly voice. How much Demerara syrup was that? That's half of an ounce, asks Apostle. Apostle Tiki, we're doing 1/2 of 1 ounce of that stuff. So it's going to be really a lot of half ounces in there. Half lemon, half lime, half Dem, a little less than half of the grenadine, 2 full ounces of the rum, and then about an ounce and a half of soda water. Keith and Mom love the tool cam. Tool cam. Tool cam. Tool cam. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the love for the tool cam. That makes me happy. Apostle Tiki wants to know if someone is live editing the tool cam. No. As I was saying just a minute ago, I did a private class. I do have an apparatus in here that does change it from the tool cam, and that is the class guest that I was controlling it with my butt cheeks, as opposed to all kinds of other possible explanations for how a tool cam would be used. No, I am live editing this. I'm actually not only teaching the drinks, I'm also directing the show. So, yeah, so that's, the tool cam is lit. Okay, cool. Well, those are the questions, so let's us just keep going. Let's just keep on going. That was a drink that I love very much. This next drink, though, is one that I came up with. It is very much a drink that a person like me would come up with. Look at me. I was out in the sun for about 2 hours, and I burnt all the way through to my bones. Now, to be fair, I had not been in the sun in 6 months, so I'm going to take it. Crazy watch burn is very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. But this was a Hawaiian cocktail that came about for all the, we call them, I don't know if it's an insensitive term, we call them haoles, all the white people that move out to Hawaii to go live their little lives in Hawaii amongst native Hawaiians. They call them the haoles. I think that might be derogatory, so I'll stop saying it. But anyway, the white people that move on to the island, they started drinking a drink called the Tiki. The Tiki is basically a non-rum pina colada. That's what it is. It's a vodka pina colada. The Tiki came about. I was tasked with creating a cocktail like that I could then sift through keg lines. So I had to start clarifying. I had to start using all kinds of different instrumentation, and then I eventually had to give it off to Fergus, who sometimes shows up, so he could make it for the rest of the time because I was busy. But we are going to make my version of this drink, which does not use coconut cream, but instead use coconut water. It uses coconut water. Let's put that on the tool cam. Tool cam! Cool. So now we have a coconut water Tiki. So this is the cheetah, the small Tiki. Let's begin. Why not begin with the vodka? That's an important part of this cocktail. Of course, that is going way out of order of operations, but listen, it's a party. It's a party. So let's put tool cam on. We're going to put in 2 full ounces of this guy right here. This is a drink that I always like to make. It's always nice when this works out. It's called the step-down method in bartending. We're going to go 2, 1/2, 1.5, 1/2. That is how we're doing all of the ingredients. So the 1.5 parts is going to be this coconut water. Now, the Tiki would have been much less coconut syrup or coconut cream, but we're just looking for some coconut flavoring in here. Right there. We're doing 1.5 ounces of that. We are going to do 1 full ounce of pineapple juice. Pineapple juice. I will be doing pineapple juice for this drink, and I will be using fresh pineapple for the next one. But if you do not have a fresh pineapple at your house, it's cool. just reserve some of this pineapple for you. So that's going to be 1 full ounce of pineapple, plus a touch more. We are then going to step down. We're stepping down to 1/2 of an ounce of lime, which is where your lime comes in. We saved a lime from earlier. Let's squeeze this guy. Tool cam. Right in there. And we are going to drop this guy in here. Get in there. Right there. We do want that. We do want the oils on the outside of this guy. We do want this this drink to come alive. Originally, when I was putting it through the kegs and the pipelines, I made an oleo. And so, in order to make an oleo, we do miss out on some of that sugar. But the oleo is oleosaccharum. It's sugar oils. The oils are extracted by the sugar. So we do need to match that lime with some simple syrup. This is just regular simple syrup. Now, if you want to go crazy, I would not hate it if you did the Demerara simple syrup. This is not how I made it, but Demerara simple syrup will definitely make this a very interesting, very fun, cool cocktail. So I'll give this guy a smell. Oh, you can smell the white people just moving to the island. Let's shake this guy up as much as we possibly can. Again, filling it all the way to the top. This one, we are going to be using the ice that is in here. The way that we made it at the Queensberry was we added an extra little helping of water to help us get it through, just basically so that when people drank it, they weren't immediately just passed out on the floor. We made this really strong, so we had to water it down just a touch. So in order to get that good watered down feeling, we are going to shake this guy. Let's, why not? Let's quit talking. Let's start shaking. Remember, we're not just shoving this back and forth in front of our face. If you ever get hit in the face with your own tin, you have lost. You can quit bartending. That is the end. And if you ever get hit on the bottom of your chin, too. But you do want something in between there, where it could come at your face and it could come under your chin. We want to go in a circle like this. That sunburn is something else. Right there, indeedy. There we go. And I'm going to serve this one in this guy, Tool Cam. I'm going to serve this guy in a Pearl Diver glass. We are going to pump and dump. This is the close-up of the pump and dump. All of that good ice that has been brought out. Make sure you try and keep that lime a little bit back. You don't want that lime splashing in there, getting all over the place. Keep the lime in mind when you are pouring. You can take the spent lime and turn it upside down right in here. And since I did make you guys buy absinthe, why not give this a little absinthe float? Take just a touch of the absinthe, throw it right inside of this upside down lime. And what does absinthe do if not Tool Cam? Light on fire! Oh. I have a fan going on. That might be the problem. Yeah, there we go. Tool Cam. Can see it right pretty well. Light on fire. Do I have anything that'll light on fire? Anything more? No. Oh, well. That's that. This is the Chi-Chi. This is the smallest of the, this is the Cheetah. This is the small cousin of the Chi-Chi. This is 2 ounces of rum. I threw the rum in there, right? I feel like I didn't throw. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 2 ounces. That's why. That's why I didn't throw any rum in there. It's, of course, 2 ounces of vodka. I now remember grabbing vodka. 2 ounces of vodka. It is 1.5 ounce of the coconut water. It is 1 ounce of pineapple juice. It is 1/2 of an ounce of lime and 1/2 of an ounce of simple syrup. Now that should give you. Here, let's do it on camera. There we go. That should give you the correct proportions for the Chi-Chi. And I've lost my other spoon, so now I have to put my other. Oh, I guess I have one more. This is another straw. Of course, not a spoon. This is a straw. And we're gonna give this one a little try. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, it's so much better when it isn't clarified too. You can feel the coconut coursing through your veins. that pineapple is just making love to your. Never mind. It's gonna get gross. Spectacular cocktail. Now, if you are not a fan of vodka, and I have definitely demonized vodka a number of times on my stream, so I would not blame you if you hated vodka. That's fine. But if you want to substitute any other clear liquor in here, be fine. You want to put in some rum, obviously that's great. Some gin, you are on the right path. That's the Juniper Road you want to be on. You want to go tequila? Listen, I don't know. Tequila would be good if you were a tequila fan. I, of course, am medium on tequila, losing 500 followers a minute. When I say I'm medium at tequila. Give this one a quick try, guys. Sip away. It's rehydrating you as it is pulling out all of your electrolytes. It's putting them in, pulling them out. Give that a try, and I will be back in a second to answer whatever Kyle questions you guys have. See you in a second. YouTube can still hear me pretty well. YouTube can still hear me pretty well. YouTube can still hear me pretty well. Drink and drink and drink and drink and wait for Kyle. Hey Kyle, what'd you think of that last drink?
So good.
Thanks, bro.
So amazing.
Oh, dude. Dude. That's dope.
So dope.
Thanks, bro. See ya, homie. Oh, Kyle's such a man. Okay, Mix wants to know how you got sunburned. And how much coconut cream. Now, of course, there was no coconut cream. It is 1.5 ounces of coconut water. And I did, of course, get sunburned playing golf with Mix. I put sunscreen on before. I put it on midway through, and I got sunburned anyway. It was a very productive meeting, though, on the golf course. We stayed right away from each other. Oh, my gosh. The Jepson twins say hello. Jepson twins, two of the handsomest dudes that were ever born at exactly the same time. What's up, guys? And then Christian. I gave Christian a shout out last week because I was making something from Phoenix. I think you might have missed last week, but he doesn't miss many. So if you guys can say something nice to Know Nothing in the chat, he is one of the, he has the best palate of any bartender that I've ever met in my life. That dude can just sort of, he just makes drinks. He just makes drinks. He's just really good. So ask him questions as well. I think he will answer those. I don't know what else he has to do. I know the bars are still closed, and he might be in Phoenix. Vodka does work well. How much does Kyle bench is a really good question. Yeah. Oh, we got one more. 1 second. Apostle Tiki wants to know how much on. Kyle has the most masculine handwriting. I can't even figure it out. Apostle Tiki wants to know how much cream. Oh. If you do it. Oh, how much coconut cream if you do it? Ah, that makes more sense. How much coconut cream if you do it? Well, you are going to want to... coconut cream is tough, and that actually brings me into next week's class. Next week's class, we will be doing a coconut class. We will be doing all drinks that have coconut. On Thursday, we're all going to get together and make a good version of the coconut cream. So we can talk about it more later. But you're probably going to want to do at most 3/4 of an ounce of that. Coconut cream really starts to take over, and coconut cream, if you put too much into it, starts to chunk up. So be careful with your coconut cream. So just cut that in half from coconut water to coconut cream. It works out just about there. Christian is awesome. That is true. Oh, it said Apostle Tiki asked that. Mix LA asked that. Yeah, do 3/4 an ounce. So then it would be 2 ounces, 2 ounces, 1 ounce, 3/4, half. That would be the deal. How are we doing on time? I feel like I'm just speeding through this little guy. Oh, I've done half an hour. That's pretty good. This next drink takes a while. So that was my drink of the night. The next one is a classic, and we're going to be doing it in a classic style. Not necessarily the way that the cocktail was created, but if any of you have ever met me at Tiki Tea, we will be doing it the way that Tiki Tea makes it. And so for that, I'm going to give you guys a second to go get your blenders. Go get your blenders. I will be using, I keep saying that I have a magic bullet. I have a NutriBullet. I've gotten some weird comments about me not knowing the difference between a magic bullet and a NutriBullet. I have a NutriBullet. So we're going to build this one in Blender. So let's all get our blenders ready. Oh, I can show you that I do, in fact, have a NutriBullet and not another one on Toolcam. Okay, let's build here. This one has one of the coolest names that you can possibly have for a tiki drink. If I could have named a drink this, I would have. It is called the Missionary's Downfall. It's just all over the place. It just makes you feel good. Like somebody left. They left their country, they left their place to like go out and change other people or like recruit other people. They got to where they were and they're like, oh my God, I was wrong. These people are great. Now I will join them, and the downfall of the missionary begins, and they start to assimilate, and they go from their high horse into the whatever. I just love the name of this drink, and it's so good because it does. If you got off a boat somewhere and they handed you this drink first, you would forget everything that you had done before, and you would just jump right into this little lifestyle. We're going to start off with mint. I asked you guys to get mint. My little minty, this is the name of my mint plants. We're not super creative over here. Has tiny little leaves. You're looking for about 10 regular sized leaves. All of these are BB leaves, so I will have to, I probably should have picked these before, but what I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna prep for this. I've been doing it for 15 years. That's how we work. We're just gonna get as much of this mint as we can in here. Like I said, about 10 leaves should do you just fine. Oh, Minty needs a little help. I might get Minty a little sister named Mintilia. I don't know what I'm gonna name Minty's sister. That's about right. Maybe just a touch more. Just gonna throw it in there like that. So you're looking for just enough mint to get you through. Now, if you are making this one to not in the blender, but if you're making it to shake, then you're going to add honey water. You're gonna add honey syrup, 1 to 1. But I will of course be making this, which is regular honey for this, because why add more water when you don't have to? We're gonna be putting in, I'm just gonna take a guess, right around half of an ounce of regular honey. If you're using honey water, always do 2 to 1 honey water, so you're using about 3/4 of an ounce of honey. If you are shaking this, now is the time to muddle. Get all of that mint out of the all the mint flavoring out of that into the honey, so that you have a nice fragrant honey mint situation going on. But those of us that are blending, it all comes out in the wash. We're then going to reach for our apricots, or I'm pretty sure, and I haven't been there for a while because they've been closed. I'm pretty sure that they do not use peach like the original recipe calls for. I think they use apricot. I may be wrong. I have both, but I like the apricot better in this. I was making these in a late night Cush's Tiki Bar session the other day, and I really liked it with apricot. A little bit more than half of an ounce, just a little touch more than half of an ounce there. And then we go for rum, obviously. The rum we're going to be using is, again, this beautiful dark rum. Some bars will do the other rum, Some bars will do a lighter rum, and they will do it this recipe actually really only calls for 1 ounce. But have we ever just done 1 ounce of anything that is boozy, unless we were adding 3 of its brothers in there? No. So we're going to do 1.5 ounces. I've definitely had enough of Tiki T's Missionary's Downfalls that I know that they put more than that in there. Last thing we're going to be putting in here is, of course, lime juice. Toolcam. We're going to cut this guy right in half, and we are going to squeeze the entirety of this fruit into here. And please do not drop the rest of the fruit in there if you are using a blender. If you are not using a blender, do drop the fruit in there for the shake. Right there. Beautiful. And why not just a touch of simple syrup? I think that Tiki T sweetens all their stuff, like all their little sides things anyway. I've never seen them put simple syrup in there. but I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do. They already has the honey, but that's that. Now we're going to find some ice. It doesn't matter what type of ice you use. I'm going to use these 2 big blocks that I have been trying to get rid of for quite some time. Excuse me. I have not found a lot of use for not completely clear, long ice. And we're going to blend. We're going to blend this baby right up for a second. Ready? 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. The NutriBullet does not do quite as well as I believe the Magic Bullet might have. There are still large chunks in here. Do not fret. Do not worry. I wanted to put this in... I wanted to put this in this. One of these guys. This is a little snifter. Let's get this out of the way so everybody can see how beautiful these little snifters are. These little snifters come right in handy for drinks like this. Yeah, that didn't blend at all. We're blending again. I got plenty of time. I'm not going anywhere. You guys got somewhere to be? You guys got jobs or something in the morning? Is the ice too big? The ice might be too big. Whatever. What the heck ever. We're going to pour this guy right in through here. It would be much nicer if all that ice came with it, but tool cam. You can see that all the ice stayed right in there. That is a useless little situation. I imagine the NutriBullet is used for other things other than blending ice. You live, you learn, and next time I will put a blender on my Christmas list. There we have it. Of course, this one comes with a sprig of mint on the side. We are going to keep chopping little minty up for our amusement. And why not put just a little bit of lime hanging out the side. Oh, tool cam's been on the whole time. Dang. There, it's me again. Okay, and then tool cam. And we will have this guy going there. The one at Tiki obviously comes much larger. It's a much larger snifter because I imagine their stupid ice whirler works. Listen, I got YouTube to work. I got Instagram to work. I'm on 1080p. Dang. I'm at 1080p on YouTube right now, which is just mind-boggling that I got it to work and fixed it up. So I'm going to take my small victories. Stupid blender doesn't work. The broadcast does. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to, of course, all of my very loyal people that watch me on the Instagram. Cheers to my new people that are watching me over on YouTube. Yeah, it's great. Here's to you. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Let's see. Did anybody keep talking? Okay. Cool. That is that. I'm going to hand this off to Kyle now, and then we are going to come back and chat for a minute. I've already told you what the class is for next week, but if you guys have a much better suggestion, I'd love to hear it. That always is nice. But I think coconut class would be really good. I've been mulling it over. I was going to do all 3 coconut drinks this week, but my Thursday filled up, so I could not make the coconut cream that we are going to make on this coming Thursday. So get ready for coconut. Let me give this off to Kyle real quick, and I'll be right back. Kyle! Hi, Kai Guy. Yep. So just the one question from my man Keith. Alternatives to Goslings? Yeah, lots of them. This one actually doesn't even call for dark rum. I just like the dark rum in it. Honestly, this one is fresh and clean enough that you can use any type of rum that you want. Honestly, as long as you can taste the rum, you can go as expensive as you want to. You want to put in some Havana Club 7-year into a Missionary's Downfall. Listen, I think that would work out really well. I think you would still taste all of the flavors that go along with it, all of the lime, all of the apricot or peach that are bringing out, the mint brings into it. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't, if you have a bottle of Cruzan, I'm really souring on Cruzan recently. It's been, it just really isn't working with a lot of my drinks currently, but you can also go with like a Karuba. Get that Karuba going. Why not? That's a full-on Tiki tea. Karuba. Hey, Karuba. So that's that. This week, coming up, guys, we will be doing a class with coconuts. I will be using coconut cream for some of them, coconut water for some of them, and maybe serve one of them actually in a coconut. Who knows? I haven't decided what we're doing. I just know that that's the direction we're going. A couple pieces of business. Remember, this class will always be free as long as one person shows up, and even if one person doesn't, I'm just talking to myself here anyway. So I will continue to do it. But if you guys could help out, that'd be great. Help out the channel. Venmo at Kushtender or PayPal at Kushtender would be great. Go back and watch some of my videos that I'm putting up online. Right now, it's mostly just repeats of the class, but I do have a big video dump coming up soon. Like, subscribe, pass along this stuff. And that, I believe, is that, guys. Thank you so much again. I look forward to this Saturday thing every week while we're all stuck in the house. It's nice to have a thing that definitely resets my week, and it's nice to come around and come out and chat with a bunch of very good people, and to have a very nice community that is starting to build up. Hopefully we keep going, and with your help, we can. The bar's looking better. The camera's looking better. I've finally got everything sort of where I want it to be. So only up from here. Cool. Until next week, guys, I will miss you all week, you sweet little cushies. Okay, bye.